In nature, extraordinary abundance often begins with something very small, a single seed, a single root, a single idea. And few crops demonstrate this miracle better than the sweet potato. What if I told you that one sweet potato, just one, can become hundreds of plants, and ultimately produce over 1,000 pounds of food? This is not a trick, it's not genetic modification, it's not fertilizer magic, it's biology, harnessed correctly. Today we reveal the complete master guide to growing sweet potato slips, the secret that turns a single tuber into an explosion of harvest. Sweet potatoes are not grown from seeds, they are grown from slips, tender shoots that emerge from a mature sweet potato. Each slip is a clone of the parent plant. Each slip becomes a full vine, and each vine can produce multiple large tubers. One sweet potato can generate 30-50 Sinalbi tadda ne stubredine, yet stir man, soburi gobi sordeds or somebody mine spidetsem sinspur and under its slips. That is the first multiplication. Success begins with selection. Choose a healthy, organic, untreated sweet potato. Avoid supermarket potatoes sprayed with growth inhibitors. Look for firm flesh, no mold, no soft spots, no chemical shine. Orange, white, and purple varieties all work, but vigorous local varieties perform best in your climate. This single potato is your factory. To start, suspend the sweet potato in water, making sure the bottom half is submerged. Place it where it gets bright, indirect sunlight and stays warm, above 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember to change the water every couple of days. Within about 10 to 14 days, you'll notice roots beginning to emerge, and pretty soon after that, leafy shoots will rise upward. That's when you know the slips are born. For the soil method, lay the sweet potato sideways in loose, moist soil and cover it lightly. This approach tends to produce stronger, thicker slips which are just perfect for field planting. Water gently and keep the environment warm. In about 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see dozens of slips bursting through the soil surface. When your slips reach about 15 to 25 centimeters in length, they're ready for harvest. Don't just cut blindly. Instead, grasp the slip at the base, twist gently, and pull it cleanly away. Each slip should have healthy leaves and a firm stem. And from one potato, you can actually harvest slips multiple times over several weeks. Fresh slips must root before planting. Place them in clean water for 5 to 7 days. White roots will form quickly. This step, honestly, increases survival rates from 60% to over 95%. This is where amateurs become professionals. Sweet potatoes demand space, sunlight, and soil life. Plant slips at a 45-degree angle, with only the top leaves above the soil, spaced 30 to 40 centimeters apart. The soil must be loose, well-drained, and rich in organic matter. Avoid excess nitrogen. Too much leaf growth means fewer tubers. Here is the astonishing math. One sweet potato can give you about 100 slips. And, each slip can yield 5 to 10 pounds of tubers. So, 100 slips? That's 500 to over 1,000 pounds. This is how small farmers feed their families. This is how gardens become food systems. This is how abundance is built. Water consistently, but not excessively. Sweet potatoes, they tolerate drought better than waterlogging. Try not to lift the vines over and over. When those vines root at the nodes, energy shifts away from the tubers, so just gently guide the vines instead of flipping them. Nature really does reward patience. Harvest after about 90 to 120 days, once the leaves start to yellow. Handle those tubers gently, cure them in a warm, humid place for 7 to 10 days. This process converts starch to sugar, and honestly, turns survival food into real sweetness. One sweet potato doesn't create abundance by accident. It does so through knowledge, timing, and respect for biological processes. This isn't just gardening, it's multiplication, it's food security, it's independence, and it all begins with one.